What's up, tech lovers? Welcome back to Tech Finds Daily. Today we've got some of the coolest gadgets that are actually useful, not just flashy products you'll forget in a week. From smart everyday tools to next level tech, these are gadgets worth seeing all the way through. If you enjoy discovering awesome tech, hit subscribe so you never miss what's next. Let's jump in. Number 10 is the Atomic Bomb Fidget, usually around $15 to $25. At first, this looks like a tiny metal bomb sitting on your desk, which already makes it more interesting than a normal fidget toy. But the whole point is that it transforms. You can spin it in different ways, use it as a desk toy, and some versions even glow in the dark after being charged by light. It solves a very simple problem. Your hands need something to do when you are working, studying, or trying not to reach for your phone every 5 seconds. The cool part is not that it is the most useful gadget in the world. The cool part is that it turns stress relief into something visual and weird enough that people will ask what it is. The downside is obvious. If you want something practical, this is not the one. But if you want a cheap gadget that looks crazy on camera and makes your desk feel less boring, this one makes sense. Number 9 is the Miele AirTags Tracker, usually around $15 to $40 depending on the pack. Losing keys, bags, wallets, or luggage is one of those small problems that can ruin an entire day. This tracker is made to fix that by attaching to your stuff and helping you find it from your phone. Some Miele trackers work with Apple Find My, some work with Google Find My device, and some Duo versions are designed for both iOS and Android. So the important thing is checking the exact version before buying. The real-life use case is simple. Put one in your suitcase before a trip, one on your keys, and one inside your backpack. If it is nearby, you can make it play a sound. If it is farther away, the tracking network can help show the last known location. The warning is that Bluetooth trackers are not GPS trackers, so they depend on nearby devices and network support. But for everyday forgetfulness, this is the kind of small gadget people actually use. Number 8 is a laser measuring tool, usually around $50 to $70 depending on the model. This is one of those gadgets that sounds boring until you actually need it. Measuring a room, a desk, a wall, or a furniture space with a normal tape measure is annoying, especially if you are doing it alone. A laser measuring tool fixes that by giving you fast distance measurements without dragging a metal tape across the room. Some newer versions combine a laser distance meter with a short physical tape. A digital screen, USB-C charging, and measurement modes for distance, area, and volume. That means you can use it for home setup, wall mounting, furniture planning, DIY projects, or checking if a product will actually fit before you buy it. The downside is that you still need to measure carefully because shiny surfaces, angles, or bad aim can affect accuracy. But compared to guessing and buying the wrong size, this is simple but genius. And now the list starts getting less normal. The first 3 were useful. The next gadgets feel like the kind of things you see online and instantly think, wait, why does this exist? Number 7 is the electric suction cup device, usually around $20 to $60 depending on the version. This one is strange because the name can mean 2 very different things. Some versions are electric cupping massage tools for the body, while heavy-duty versions are electric vacuum suction cups for lifting glass, tile, or smooth panels. For this list, the insane part is the electric suction idea itself. Instead of relying on a basic suction cup that may randomly fall off, these versions create active suction with adjustable power. For the massage version, that means it can pull against the skin for recovery or relaxation. For the lifting version, it helps grip smooth, heavy surfaces more securely. The real-life benefit depends on the model, so this is one where you absolutely need to check the listing carefully. If it is for body use, do not overdo the suction. If it is for lifting, follow the weight limits. But as a gadget concept, electric suction is weird, visual, and actually useful. Number 6 is the Shortcut Key USB-C hub, usually around $55 to $70. A normal USB-C hub gives your laptop more ports. Useful but not exciting. This one adds shortcut buttons and a volume knob, which makes it feel more like a mini control center for your desk. You can plug in HDMI, USB devices, Ethernet, audio, SD cards, and power delivery, while also getting physical buttons for quick actions. That solves a real problem for people who work on laptops, edit videos, stream, study, or switch between a messy desk setup and a clean portable setup. Instead of buying a USB hub and a separate macro pad, this combines both ideas. The best use case is a creator desk. You connect your monitor, keyboard, mouse, storage, and charger. Then use the shortcut keys for things you do every day. The warning is compatibility. Mac, Windows, Chrome, and iPad support can vary by shortcut function. But for a desk setup, this is a smart upgrade. Top 5 now. These are the gadgets that feel less like simple Amazon finds and more like future tech sneaking into normal life. Some of them are brand new, so prices and availability can move fast. Always check the current listing before buying. Number 5 is the ultrasonic cutter, usually around $100 to $150. This is where the video gets serious. A regular knife cuts by pressure. An ultrasonic cutter uses high-frequency vibration to slice through materials with less force and cleaner edges. That sounds like science fiction, but these handheld cutters are now showing up for DIY. 3D printing, cleanup, plastic work, leather, PVC, resin, and small craft projects. The problem it solves is messy cutting. If you have ever tried cutting plastic and ended up with jagged edges, stress marks, or a ruined shape, you understand why this is cool. The real-life use case is post-processing 3D prints, cutting small plastic panels, trimming models, or doing precision craft work where a normal blade feels too rough. The downside is that this is still a cutting tool, so safety matters. It is not a toy, and it is not for random desk fidgeting. But as a gadget, it feels insane because it turns cutting into something smooth, controlled, and almost effortless. Number 4 is AllGo, usually around $199 during its launch campaign, with a higher expected retail price. This is a tiny 4K pocket camera made for people who want action camera-style footage without carrying a big setup. The problem is simple. Your phone can record great video, but it is not always easy to mount on a bike, stick to a railing, place inside a car, or use for quick hands-free shots. AllGo tries to fix that with a small body, 4K recording, electronic stabilization, Wi-Fi phone preview, a magnetic base, and a tiny screen on the back. That means you can use it for travel, car clips, time-lapse shots, vlogs, bike footage, or quick creator content. The coolest part is the magnetic base, because it lets you place the camera in angles that feel impossible with a normal phone. Number 3 is the GL.iNet Comet Q, starting around $79 during early campaign pricing, and expected closer to $130 later. This one sounds boring until you understand what it does. It is a tiny USB-C remote KVM device, which basically means it can let you control a laptop, phone, tablet, or small computer remotely through a browser. Plug it into the device, connect it, and you can access that machine from somewhere else without relying only on normal remote desktop software. The problem it solves is remote control when software is not enough. If a device freezes, needs setup, needs troubleshooting, or needs to be accessed before normal apps start, a hardware KVM can be a lifesaver. For tech people, home lab users, IT workers, or anyone who manages devices remotely, this is crazy useful. It has Wi-Fi 6, a built-in touchscreen, and a one-cable USB-C setup. The downside is that normal people may not need it, but for the right person, this is not just cool. This can save hours. Number 2 is the Dislok V150 Plus, around $169 to $199 during early campaign pricing, with a much higher planned retail price. Smart locks are not new, but this one is different because it tries to fix the most annoying smart lock problem, battery anxiety. The V150 Plus is built around a solar-powered design that can recharge from light, even in low-light conditions, and it also uses a large removable battery. That means the goal is fewer dead battery moments and less manual charging. It also adds 3D face recognition, liveness detection, fingerprint unlocking, built-in Wi-Fi, app control, and voice assistant support. The real-life benefit is easy to understand. You walk up to your door, the lock recognizes you, and you get in without keys, codes, or panic. For families, rentals, or people who hate carrying keys, this feels like a real upgrade. The warning is that smart locks need careful installation, strong security settings, and backup access. But if the solar charging works as promised, this could be one of the smartest home gadgets of the year. Number 1 is the Pongbot AI Coach, with Pongbot Aura campaign pricing starting around $499 and higher versions around $749, while the bigger Paces Pro system can cost much more. This wins because it turns sports practice into something that feels like having a coach, training partner, and ball machine in one device. The problem is obvious. If you play tennis, pickleball, paddle, or table tennis, practicing alone is difficult. You need someone to feed balls, keep drills consistent, and challenge you at the right level. Pongbot's AI Coach idea fixes that by using smart drills, app control, movement tracking on some systems, and training modes that can make solo practice feel structured instead of random. The Aura version is designed as an ultralight multi-sport robot, while the higher-end tennis machines are built for serious court training with speed, spin, custom drills, and long battery life. That is why it takes number 1.